This week in censorship was a doozy, and with the election rapidly approaching and cancel culture getting past the point of absurdity, where now Eskimo pie ice cream has been pulled from the shelves, it's probably only going to get worse. Twitter censored another one of President Trump's tweets after he said that if the protesters try to set up an autonomous zone, a Chaz, outside the White House, it ain't gonna happen. Yes, tweeting that he will not allow the Marxists to take over the White House is against Twitter's terms of service. Also, I'm sad to report that Carpe Diem has been permanently banned from Twitter. You may not be familiar with his name or his face, but you've certainly seen his memes. My personal favorite, Jim Acosta, being released back into the White House press briefing room after his press pass was temporarily suspended for him acting like a protester instead of a reporter. It happened after President Trump tweeted one of his memes, which he's done on a regular basis, causing CNN to complain about it for an entire news cycle.
President Trump tweeted out this meme, this video last night, which had a fake CNN graphic showing a black toddler running away from a white toddler. It was this kind of twisted meme. It was later labeled by Twitter manipulated media.
As the president took a video, claimed in effect that it was some sort of CNN story, which was false.
The video shows these two toddlers and presents it incorrectly as CNN coverage.
The White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany was actually asked about the doctored video today. She said she thought it was funny.
And this is a president who somehow finds it okay to retweet doctored videos.
His memes are clearly protected under the fair use statutes of U.S. copyright law, but Twitter has taken it upon themselves to claim that they're not. Carpe being banned has caused a massive influx to Parler, which is a fairly new social media site similar to Twitter, but they won't ban you for making jokes that hurt liberals' feelings. I actually joined Parler last year, but I never used it, and they closed my account because I didn't verify it. And I just opened it up and in one day got 16,000 followers. All of your favorite banned people are there, from Katie Hopkins, who was just banned from Twitter, to Gavin McInnes, who was just banned from YouTube. Yes, despite having 0 strikes on his channel, out of the blue, YouTube just decided to dump Gavin down the memory hole. Parler is making waves, with Newsweek reporting pro-Trump accounts moved to Parler after meme maker suspended from Twitter. Oh, and speaking of Newsweek, they were also mad at me for accurately reporting the Bubba Wallace situation before it was confirmed by NASCAR and the FBI, saying that I was just stirring outrage. They were mad because I replied to a Newsweek tweet about the initial story saying that, quote, I call BS, and I hypothesized that it was just an extension cord. And if you saw Wednesday's video, MSNBC made fools of themselves, calling me out for my outrageous claims, which were true.
You had people like Dinesh D'Souza and Mark Dice and others who came out immediately and said, you know, that they think that this is all made up.
I don't think MSNBC likes me very much because recently they issued a copyright takedown of my video of Lawrence O'Donnell's Stop the Hammering meltdown. Of course, the Young Turks and every other YouTube channel was allowed to cover that story, which is now 3 years old, but they decided to manually have mine removed. Perhaps it was the title, MSNBC Meltdown, It Just Effin' Sucks, with this out-of-control bleep, which is actually just a quote from Lawrence O'Donnell. I'll probably be able to get it back up, but it just shows how shady they are, and obviously I'm on their radar. Wikipedia is also censoring the truth about Antifa, and as you probably know, they are the #1 search result for just about anything on Google, and in my last 2 books, The Liberal Media Industrial Complex and The True Story of Fake News, I dedicate entire chapters to the extent of their censorship and liberal bias. And Walmart is refusing to sell the DVD and Blu-ray of No Safe Spaces, the documentary produced by Dennis Prager and Adam Carolla about how free speech on college campus and on social media is, well, you know. It was actually the #1 political documentary of the year, but Walmart doesn't think that it deserves a spot on their shelves. Of course, they sell all of Michael Moore's documentaries, but they can't have one supporting free speech. It's been 5 years now that the Dukes of Hazzard was banned from TV because of the flag on the roof of the car. And people thought it would end with that, but now Cops and Live PD have also been canceled. New York Magazine and others are celebrating it, saying, finally, what took so long? Rolling Stone Magazine and others are now calling for Law & Order SVU to be canceled as well, because, well, it shows police doing good work. And with the ongoing attempted Marxist takeover, it's never been more important than now to show support for law enforcement. Which is why I've released my new Cops Lives Matter shirt on my online store at markdice.com. And I want to be serious, be careful where you wear this shirt and most of my designs, because it's getting pretty crazy out there. Please, for your own sake, just be mindful about where you're going if you're going to wear one of my shirts. Like all of my designs, Cops Lives Matter is available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.